So today we'll be making this dress. That's how it looks like. Okay, I'll be making this dress in using this mercerized cotton. Okay, this cotton is 8-ply, as you can see, and it's a very soft cotton. And I realized that the soft cotton goes a little better than the thread because it's just more soft and it easily goes up and down on the needles of this machine. Okay, I'll be using my Sentro 48, but you can be using your Sentro 40 as well. I tried this mercerized cotton on the Addi, and you have to be really careful with tension. So I'll be talking about tension in this video. I'll be explaining to you guys how to use cotton. It's 100% cotton and actually not lose any stitches or and make perfect edges. Okay, so to make this dress, I'll be using how many grams? 350 grams of this yarn, which is 7 rows, was it? I think it was 6, 250 grams of this yarn, and I don't think you need more. For you might probably need 300 grams of this yarn for a large. Okay, I'll be sharing on the pattern on the description below. I'll be sharing for differences for small size. So I normally go from this dress, I'm gonna go from extra small to large. Okay, in case you wanna make different sizes, just go on my website, purchase the pattern, and then watch the video together so you know how many stitches you have to have. I normally make medium because I make for myself, so I know if it fits well or not. And for this pattern as well, if you don't want to make crochet at all, you can make only 2 long panels, like very long panels with the whole length of the front and the skirt and the back. And now I'll probably share that on the pattern as well, because some people, they don't really want to make crochet, and then I can make this pattern accessible to people that would like to make just a panel on their knitting machine. Okay, so even though I put the squares in it, I'm gonna explain how to make the squares on the way as well. Joining the squares is just seaming them together. Okay, and I think the squares give a really nice finishing to the dress. Actually, they are really cool. And this is a beach dress. Okay, it's a bit see-through, so you need to even wear a bathing suit underneath it or something like that, because as you can see, it's a bit see-through. Or if you want to make in another color, like a darker color where it's gonna be a bit less see-through, or you can even add a few more stitches and make it more the stitches more close together on the skirt part of this dress. Okay, so let's get into it, and I'm gonna explain to you guys how to work and not miss any stitches using cotton yarn, because it's a really good yarn for the summer. And so I'll be sharing a lot of projects for the summer now using cotton and elastan cotton and acrylic blends that can be used for summer. Okay, so I'm working here on the tubular mold, but I'm making a panel. Okay, so I'm going to start on the needle number 1, and then I'm going to cast on all the way to 27 with a waste yarn. I'm using this yarn here, so 27 stitches, and I'm gonna work with this yarn for 4 rows only. And what I do is I hold with my hands, okay, just like that, or whatever you prefer, but always when on the beginning of each row you need to pull it a bit, because so it doesn't the beginning of the row it's not too loose. You want the stitch to be a bit tight, so you're gonna pull it a bit on the beginning, and all the rest of the tension you're just gonna really let the yarn run through your hands. You're not gonna like squeeze it or anything like that. You're gonna just let it run through easy, because otherwise it's gonna be too tight and the machine won't do the stitches. As you can see, the cotton's going really good. Okay, this is the third row. I'm gonna make one more. You can make 6 if you want. Just make as many as you always do. Okay, now I'm going to add the white yarn, same needle there. Make sure always, because it's cotton, sometimes it tends to, the stitches tend to stay up here. Make sure they're on the bottom, but it's only on the beginning really. Make sure they are on the bottom. There we go. So I'm really just not, see here, I'm pulling, so that first stitch gets made nicely and not too loose, not too big. Okay, so this is my rough drawing. So as you can see, I'm gonna have 8 panels, 4 to the front and 4 to the back, and no, 6 panels, sorry, because this is only one. Okay, this is gonna be 2 long ones for here. They're going to go all the way to the back, and then I have my green squares here, and then I have my skirt part of the dress here. So these ones are gonna have 120 because they're gonna go around and through the shoulder and to your back, and these ones are gonna be only 90 because they are just flat panel on the front. So these ones are gonna have 27 stitches, 120 rows. These ones are going to have 31 stitches, just because you need a little bit more stitches for the waist down, and 90 rows, okay? Other sizes I'll be sharing on the pattern, as I always do, knittingmachinepatterns.com. So let's keep doing this. I'm going to be making 120 for this top part here. And then I'll be removing the stitches with the needles. So with the other side of the panel that I started with the waist yarn, what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply run a needle through it, opposite way of this side here. So this side's facing this way, and this side will be facing that way. So we start here on this side, and then here is the stitch. So we're gonna run through it, just one of the loops of each stitch. All the way to the other side, so we can finish it off later. Now, after removing all the stitches to the needles, we're going to grab the collar that we chose, and then we're gonna attach this collar to one of the sides here. Just make a knot, and then we finish it off later. And then we're gonna crochet this. You could use the needles if you wanna just, you know, finish with the needles, fine. I'm gonna finish this way because I'm gonna go around the whole piece making crochet. I'm just gonna start here with one chain, and then I'm going to grab the next stitch, pull it through again, grab the next stitch, pull through again, so we can make this part tight. There's no worries, don't need to make it very loose because we are going to join only with 2 green squares later. So here, after we finished this row here on the top, we're going to be working not on this first stitch here, but on the second one, okay? And we're gonna be working on every second stitch as well. So the hook through, grab the yarn, pull, and make one stitch, and then chain one, and we're gonna skip this one here, and on this one chain one, skip one, the next one. So do it all around here, and then when you get here, repeat the same thing here, not too loose, okay, because we're gonna join with the green squares, and then the same on the other side as well. So I finished my crochet in all sides of my niche, and now I'm going to make the green squares. So I'm making 8, 3, 6, 7. I'm going to make the last one now. To do that, I'm going to do the magic ring again. Twist it, put the hook underneath, grab that yarn, twist it, and then pull it through. I had to do this a lot of times to get it right. Not this time, but when I learned it. Anyway, so now we're going to make chain 2, and then we're gonna double crochet 2 more. 1, 2, and then we are going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and then double crochet 2, 3. Not sure if I did 2 or 3 chains here. I'm going to do 3. On this last, after the 4th time you made 3 double crochets, what you're gonna do is you're gonna double crochet on that second chain from the beginning, so you can change the color to the white. Pull through, and then chain 2. Now we're gonna be working the first corner, which is gonna be 3 double crochets. That's always gonna be our corners from now. 3 chains and 3 other double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and then chain 1 in the middle. Yeah, that's what I did. Chain 1, and on the next corner we are going to do 3 double crochets, 3 chains, and another 3 double crochets. So finish this row with a slip stitch in that second chain, another slip stitch in the next single crochet, in the next double crochet, and another single crochet on top of the chains. And then we're just gonna grab the black, run the black through the back of, make sure they're both tied. That's gonna look, but it's not gonna show on the front, so that's alright. So 1, 2, and then we're gonna make our first corner, 3, and then 3 more. So I had to cut the yarn here, and then I ended up cutting the white one as well, and I'm gonna just restart it with a slip knot. Then you just put it underneath that first corner there, pull it with a slip stitch, and then make 2 chains like we were doing before, and 2 more double crochet. So 1, 2, and then we can actually join here if you want. So I'm going to make this on this side, and then I'm going to join on the next side. So just the same thing we were doing before. And then I'm going to start joining on the next corner. And I'm actually making 4 rows and not 5. Okay. So I made the 3 double crochets. I'm gonna chain 1. I'm gonna grab the other squares. I'm looking to the wrong side here. As you can see, I can see all the tails. Put them both wrong sides facing each other. Then I'm just gonna put the hook through, pull it, and single crochet. And then chain 1 and start working on the other side. I'm going to just finish this corner with another 3 other double crochets, and then I'm just gonna make single crochet after I finish the 3 double crochets, and then single crochet there, no chains in the middle, and then double crochets in that next space, and single crochet here, double crochet here, and repeat this all the way to the next corner, and then they are joined. After we join this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a full row of black. Oops, I forgot here. Okay, so repeat that. I'm gonna join here, and then 3 more here. Single crochet, single crochet, chain, and then our square is joined. So I'm gonna finish around here, and then after this I'm going to do a full row of black all around it. So here I started on the very corner there, and what I'm doing is very similar to what I did to the knitting, is single crochet, chain, skip 1, and the next one, chain, skip 1, single crochet, chain, skip 1, single crochet. Here, after I finish the full row of black, I'm going to join with the panel. So this is one of the 120 rows panel, the long one, and with the tapestry needle I'm just gonna join each panel with 2 squares. So this is gonna be under your arms, this part here, and then we're gonna try it on and see how it looks like. If we need to make a few stitches here as well to join in, then we will, okay? So basically that, if you wanna add markers so you know where you are, the middle of them has to be right on top of the middle of your squares here. And we're gonna be joining with the tapestry needle. You can be joining with single crochets if you want as well. It's whatever you prefer. And then after I put them all together, I'm going to make another row just to finish it off a bit better, and so this doesn't curl as well. I think that's what I'm thinking. Let's see. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I seamed all the dress, all the panels, okay? So as I explained before, 2 panels here and 2 panels on the back, and you're gonna crochet all around it, all the panels, okay? As you can see here, I made crochet exactly the same way that I explained on the last bit of this video, okay? And then, so the top part is gonna be seamed 2 squares with each panel, each side of the panel, so the front and the back. And as well, I had to close it a bit, so I had to close this a bit because it was too open to use without stitching this bit here. And as well underneath the arms, so underneath the arms is a bit shorter than the front and the back. I would say half of the size, but you really have to see after you seam both the bottom and the top here together, just try it on and see where you want your V cut to go. Sorry, some words is just anyway. And here, so here on the side, I made like this. I made it open on the bottom of the sides only, okay? And it actually looks really cool like that, I think. So it goes all the way to, I'm gonna put the image, but it goes all the way to like right on top of my knee. And so I left around 15 centimeters open on the bottom, so you just stitch the part that's actually gonna cover your butt, and then the front and the back, they're seamed all the way down, okay? And so like it is a bit long, and I know that like people my age and a little older like a little longer. But if you are just young and if if you're on your 20s, I would make it shorter. Okay, I would like, if I was 20 years old, I would like this skirt right in the middle of my legs, not all the way to where my to just before my knees. Yeah, that's it, guys. I think this is it dressed really well. I loved it. Like if I was gonna make one of my patterns, I'll probably make this one because it has such a great look, I think, and it's very simple to make as well. So I'm enjoying it.